Who wants a body massage? Ooh,
what did he just say to us?
it's the body massage machine. Go.
What the hell?
Body massage.
All right, quick one here. 15 card sub, all GI Joe. I actually opened, I think, maybe one box of those. Here's the stats real quick. 12 bucks a card. Arrived in March of last year. Got them back in July. This was part of a 409 card order. I was going to do a lot more with this stuff, but then the price jumped up. So let's get into this 409 card order. As I said, let's go. GI Joe, I was more into He-Man, Transformers, things like that. So I tried to pick out cards that I thought were the main characters and submit those. Cobra Commander, 10. It's a 9. Most of these here I thought would be 10s. Obviously I wasn't going to submit things that I thought would be anything less. I got the Baroness. Ooh, look at that. Another Baroness, 10. More of a Scarlet fan myself, but I didn't pull any of hers out of the box I opened. I can't recall if she was in the checklist or not. So 9 on that Cobra Commander. 10 on that Special Missions. And I went with this one because it had Snake Eyes on it. So I was definitely trying to send a few things of his that I thought might hit. There's another Special Missions with Snake Eyes. At the time I submitted these, I think Snake Eyes, his 10s were doing a couple $100, but obviously supply and demand, you know. Destro on that issue, he actually didn't have a base card in the set, so that's why I submitted that one. Flint, 9. Here's another Flint, got a 10. Another Snake Eyes, it's the base. Yeah, that's the base, got a 10 on that one. Another Snake Eyes, a 9. Ugh. Falcon, 10.
Last one there's a penis pump.
Major Altitude, 9. So not doing that great on these. And then a Storm Shadow. Hopefully we close it out with a 10. Need a 10 on this one. An 8 on the Storm Shadow.
Brian's doing it again, dude. Brian, you ain't no pimp, dude.
Where's my money?
That's my money.
Man, you just jumped, motherfucker.
Such a wonderful experience here with Andy.
Alright, we'll put the Baroness up here then. Yeah, this one overall didn't go as well as I had hoped. Gem rate was, what do we got up here? 6, 9. 9 out of the 15 cards were 10s. And everything else was 9, except that one Storm Shadow that was an 8. Definitely hating that grade. A little bit thin on there. Like I said though, I thought most of these would come back as 10s. They were submitted as such. So to see 60%, it's a little bit low, but what can you do? I think at this point in the market, how you really have to think about things, the way things are, is would it have mattered if some of these 9s were 10s anyway? Maybe, maybe not, probably not. So thanks for watching, everybody. That's all of it. 11 videos. I'll do a recap video, kind of talk about the numbers overall, percentages, show some more charts and everything like that, and get into whether it was an overall W or L. I think it would have been a huge W at the time based on where prices were at, but where prices are at now, maybe break even, but there's always that prospect of how much time is it going to take to move all of this stuff.
Your mother, son.
You know my mom?
Would your name happen to be Johnny?
Yeah.
What's it been, 13 years?
What?
14, my lord. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. Does your mother still hang out at dockside bars?
That's what you don't think. That's the thing I was thinking when I got that big box in, and I was sitting there looking at it, and it looked like a great novel idea at the time to submit that many cards, but now the work begins. How much time is it going to take to move a chunk of this stuff to at least, I would say, offload the 9s and 8s and things like that? Keep some things for the collection. And like I said, this is part 11. There's 10 other parts. There'll be cards linked throughout this video, and then I'm going to work on an overall recap video. Take care, everybody. Be well.